Hey lovelies, welcome back to my channel. Today's video we are going to be talking about Beetles nail tips and glue kit. And the first thing that we're going to do is the unboxing of what comes in the kit. The first thing is you get some instructions, and I did want to read the instructions just to see their interpretation of the full coverage nail tips or the Apres dupe or the Gel X dupe. So I did notice in the instructions that it doesn't really talk about etching the inside of the nails, which we will talk about in a moment. It comes with a bag of nail tips. It comes with a lamp. This is a 5-watt lamp, and on the Amazon listing for this, I was reading the Q&A, and it says that it stays on for 90 seconds. So you just plug it into a USB port, and then to turn the actual lamp on, you just press the inside and it comes on automatically. Does not have a shut off switch, but it does shut off automatically after the timer goes off. It also comes with nail glue, which in my opinion, after using it, it's like builder gel in a bottle or a rubber base coat. So you also get nail tips, and these are coffin. So comparing it to other tips, Kiara Sky, this would probably be Kiara Sky's long coffin. And this is what the tips look like. They come in 10 sizes. And for me, with wider nail beds and a little bit of product on my nails still, the 0 seems to fit sidewall to sidewall. So if you have wider nail beds, these tips might be okay for you. I did purchase the kit off Amazon, and at that time it was $19.99. This is also available on Beetles website for $19.99, and I have a discount code if you go directly to the website. So what I'm using to etch the surface of the inside of the nail tips, I'm using primer. Usually when I'm doing these tips myself, I no longer etch with my e-file. I just etch with primer, and that's been working well for me. So you just want to get a good layer of primer on the inside of those nail tips where it's going to meet your nail plate. So the primer that I'm using is Kiara Sky primer, and I did get this from their Jelly Tips kit. So I still have quite a bit of it left. Normally I use Young Nails Protein Bond. So for this video, I'm just going to use Kiara Sky's primer. And then you just want, again, get a good amount and then just rub it on the inside of the tip and let that dry. After I've prepped the nail tips, picked out my sizes, and etched the surface, the inside surface of the nails, I'm going to go ahead and prep my nails. I do my nails quite often, so I don't have a lot of cuticles or anything like that, but this is just very basic on how you can prep your nails. The sanding band I am using is a fine grit sanding band, and you can see I'm using my drill on speed 1. This drill I did purchase from MAKARTT. I did do an unboxing video, and I've had a couple people ask me if it still works. So this is the drill that I've been using exclusively since I did that unboxing, and I've had 0 problems with the drill. Keep in mind that I only do nails on myself or my practice hand, so I think for DIY purposes, this drill is perfect. I can't answer how it would I can't answer how it would perform if you were doing services on clients, doing 4 or 5 people a day. So as far as DIY purposes, I think this drill is great. So I'm going to go ahead and clean everything off with my Young Nail Swipe. One other thing that I wanted to mention before we move on, I don't ever file down to my bare nails. I keep a thin layer of rubber base coat on my nails because I do my nails so often. So it might have looked like I was filing down my nails a lot, but I keep a thin layer of rubber base coat between my natural nails and whatever design I'm deciding to do at the time. So you want to also prime your nails. I went in with the Young Nails Protein Bond, and I just did 1 layer. I don't plan on keeping these nails on too long. I just kind of wanted to see how these nails apply. There are a lot of videos reviews of this, the people did wear their nails, but for me, I knew that I don't like the length. And you'll see later on in the video, for me personally, I do like my nails extra long. Before, when I was first starting, this kind of was my length, this kind of was my jam, but now I'm over this length. I don't like it. I like how my nails look a little bit longer, so I didn't plan on keeping these on too long. So you want to go in with a thin layer of base coat on your nails before you get started. I just use this nail glue, what they call it, nail glue. It's actually a rubber base coat or builder gel in a bottle. It has those consistencies. So I went in with a thin layer to use as my base coat. The instructions don't say to do that. That's just something that I wanted to do. So after I do that, I cured all that for 30 seconds. And then now I'm going in with applying the nails. And right off the bat, these nails for me, first of all, these are plastic nails, and I do use the Gel X dupes that I get off AliExpress that I talk about all the time. I will leave that information in the description box below. These don't grab my nails the way that the ones I normally use do. I don't know if it's because they're plastic or what, but you know, I just wanted to throw out there that these are plastic. But generally when I do it, the nail kind of, the ones that I normally use, they kind of like cut my nail, and I can get a smooth seal all around the perimeter of my nail. On these, they didn't cut my nail. I don't know if that's the right word, but if you guys don't understand what I'm saying, I can just ask me a question. I'll explain in the comments. They didn't like fit my nail snugly all the way around. A couple factors is I do have flatter nail beds, and sometimes you do have to size up on the nails. So it's a couple factors that really go into getting a great fit for these nails. These nails aren't always going to fit your nails perfectly. So I want everyone to keep that in mind, because I know there's a lot of videos of people, they apply them perfectly or whatever, but you have to consider the shape of the nail that you're using and the shape of your nails. I think this is a good kit if you wanted to get started with the Gel X dupes or the Kiara Skies or the Apres. There's so many different systems out there now. Because it's only $20 and you can kind of get a feel of how this is going to work. Yeah, so hopefully I'm explaining everything correctly. So you can see here how I use the lamp. For me, this was not the most convenient lamp. I prefer the gooseneck lamp that I did get from XVX, and I'll link that video in the description above so you can see what lamp I'm talking about. I prefer that because you can see the nail the entire time. It's easier to get a straighter application, in my opinion. And when I'm using nail lamps like this, it's easier to, if you can't really get that range of motion, try putting it on top of something so it's kind of more eye level with you and you're not like bending down to put the nail in. So I feel like I'm doing a little bit of rambling, but that's just my opinion. So now I'm going in and just cleaning up the shape, making sure that the side walls are straight, making sure that the tips of the nail are straight. And then I'm going to go in with, I believe this was it was a 5-in-1 drill bit that I used from Pana. And I'm going to go around the perimeter of the nail and make sure the sidewalls and the cuticles are sealed. Because as I said earlier, these didn't grip my nails all the way around. So I did have some spaces where it wasn't flush against my nail. So to correct that, just go around the perimeter with your e-file and carefully, this is sped up, so I'm not really moving this fast in real life. So just go around that and just smooth it out. Make sure there's no sides of the nail that are sticking out, because eventually that will cause lifting. So when everyone says to seal in your cuticles, you want to seal in your sidewalls as well. So that is what I'm doing now. And then what you're going to see me do after is just go around the nail with a 180 grit file and buff out the surface of the nail. After I've done all my filing, I cleaned off the surface of the nail. I did go in with Beetles base coat, and now I'm going in with some gel polish by Beetles. This is from their Mint Mojito collection, and I did an affordable unboxing video. I'm sorry, I did an affordable gel polish video, which I will link for you guys above, where I did unboxing and showed the swatches of this gel polish kit as well as some others. And there was also some poly gel in there as well, so just definitely check that video out. So I did have a design in mind that I wanted to do, but you guys, I really just was not feeling this nail shape, and I wasn't feeling the color. I just wasn't feeling nails. Like, nothing I did was, I just didn't like it. So I was like, okay, let me just go in and just remove the polish. Let me try a different color. Generally, I would not upload this video. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't have a finished nail look for you guys today. And a little transparency, I do record way more videos than I upload. I will record a whole video, do a whole nail design, and if I don't like it, I won't upload it. Now, don't get me wrong, I've had some questionable nails uploaded, but for the most part, I might record 2 or 3 videos at times, and maybe the third design I like. And I think a very, very long time ago, I did touch on this in one of my earlier videos. I did show like the different stages I went through before I finally got a design. So I did remove all of this polish, and I left this because it's kind of relaxing to watch, to see me file off the polish. I don't know, I think it's relaxing, so I did leave that footage in for you guys. So what I ended up doing, I ended up cutting down the nails. I was just like, I just don't like this shape. I didn't want it. So I cut down the nails a little bit, and then I ended up just doing some white polish. And the weird thing about white gel polish is, for me, it's harder to clean up my sidewalls and cuticles. I'm a messy painter, so I find it leaves behind kind of like a hue on your skin, kind of like an ash on your skin. So I don't have a nail design for you guys. But this kit, I think if you haven't tried full coverage tips yet, but you want to get an idea of how they work, I think this kit is a good idea. Especially if you're a DIYer and you already have a primer, you already have, a few products. I don't think this is a complete kit. I think the instructions are lacking a few things, but get on YouTube, watch some videos, watch other videos about this kit as well. But for the most part, I do think if this is something you wanted to try, you could spend $20, and if you don't like it, the good thing is you have a very good rubber base coat because Beetles products are really, really good. And then you still have a portable nail lamp that you can use to flash cure designs and things like that. So I do think it's worth the $20. But for me, I just don't like the nail tips. So that attributed to my lack of design. But let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Is it okay that I didn't give you a finished look? Don't be too harsh, but be honest. Let me know how you guys feel about that in the comments down below. But I just wanted to be transparent and let you know, like, what really happens when you're trying to film a video. It doesn't always work out, and sometimes you can't force a design. Anyways, guys, I appreciate you spending your time with me. Make sure you are subscribed to my channel. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up, and make sure you leave me a comment down below. I will see you guys all again soon.